dart ball with a perfect position just below the treble 20. Normally just lays it on the flight where John's darts are sticking up, so he slams it into the darts. This would be a cracking shot out from Terry Jenkins. Wants the double top and gets it. We've seen a 161 from Justin Pye already on the first game. Terry Jenkins to level it up at one leg all. He's taken out the 160.
Well, the checkouts this weekend so far have been amazing, exemplary at times. It's been high quality darts so far this weekend. And with the big stars on show tonight as well, it will only get better and better. High octane afternoon and evening in store here in Düsseldorf. 6-1-8 is in the first match.
Justin Pye seems to like these European events. He seems to play well, but has a nice bit of luck at the right times, which is, we've talked about the luck. You need the luck. You ain't going to win tournament after tournament without that little bit of luck. 81. Even the Van Germans and the Taylors at times. It may be the early part of the game, but it's essential. But Justin Pye seems to have that little bit of run of luck and put the form together with it.
100.
Terry Jenkins threatening again here.
140.
Big John needs one of those 140s. Job to find it from that dart. Just moves across to open the target up.
100.
He'd be disappointed with that last dart. A lot of players would have gone 25 with the last dart to leave the two dart combination on 96.
140.
Nicely done from Jenkins, putting the pressure on here. Chance for a break unless Henderson can take out the 101. It's not the ideal first dart, and well, you can see from the body language his head's dropped here.
77. 40.
So for an early break and a 2-1 lead, 3 darts at double 20.
Game shot the third.
And there you are.
Terry Jenkins.
1-0 down.
Yeah, solid 14 dart leg from Terry Jenkins. 101 from John Henderson. Both darts going to the left, and as I said yesterday when he played Andrew Gilding, he's got to have bad darts. 9 out of 10 of them will drift in the fives. And that is because he's right-handed, and as he's swaying forward, obviously the right hand, as he's following through, will just bring the body to the left.
100.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to work that one out, do you? I don't, we've talked about people's throws and that. I don't think that people analyse. I know we talked about over-analysation, but sometimes you need to analyse the little chinks in your arm. And I think it's because it's only a game of darts, you play it down the pub. People don't actually look at it. If you was a golfer and you had if you hooked the ball, you go and see a coach.
Yeah.
If David Beckham, when he had problems at times, he'd go and see, right, who's the best striker of the ball? Right, Brian Kidd. Brian, sort me out, can you? At the moment, and then the dart players don't do that.
Yeah, and you make adjustments based on the analysis, as you say.
Yeah. Well, tennis players, which is your game, they do it all the time.
Yeah, they change their grip, they change their stance. It's easily done.
108.
It's all about changing habits and being prepared to change habits as well. And Terry Jenkins is finding the habit of 180s here as well.
Well, we're talking about setting the shot up. Jenkins has done that. Hits a 140 in the previous leg to set up the 40. Hit a 180 to leave 45. Absolutely perfect darts from Terry Jenkins.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Yeah, he's found it. Just crept under the wire.
Fifth leg is John to throw first. Game on.
Third 15 dart leg for Terry Jenkins. Just the 114 dart leg in there as well. But he's getting the job done here. The bull.
85.
First level 15s for Terry Jenkins, as we call it. I think Terry Jenkins is in that age, that era of, do you know what? He's got another business, obviously property business. He owns a few properties and antiques. Still deals in that, which keeps the pressure off the darts, and he kind of loves the darts now, and he thinks, well, I can earn money at it. And so he hasn't got that pressure of paying the mortgage every week, which is a huge difference compared to a lot of other players.
Yeah, just gives you that freedom, doesn't it?
It does.
100.
Without being complacent at the same time.
Oh, Terry Jenkins never complacent.
No.
Put him in the same category as Dennis Priestley with that type of attitude.
108.
Well, he's finding the 180s with increasing regularity here. And Henderson struggling to keep up, but that's a good response.
Terry 181.
But still, despite that ton 50, Jenkins has a terrific chance here at double 12 for a 4-1 lead and another break.
69.
Oh, Henderson may well get away with it.
Well, it's going to keep him in the game, although it's still on his throw. Oh, that's a long way off. Yeah.
Yeah, little wonder he just takes a moment there, John Henderson. Double eights, just outside the wire. And that's well inside the wire, so...
Terry 12.
Well, it's happened a couple of times yesterday against Andrew Gilden. Andrew Gilden let him off, but as we said at the start of the game, Terry Jenkins will not let him off. He's going to give him chances. John Henderson is going to get punished by this man, Terry Jenkins.
Yeah, 13 dart leg that time. 3 180s in the match now for Jenkins.
62.
Takes the tally for the day to 9.
Right there we can see the rocket motion, and it looks pretty good. He's in sync with those three.
140.
The thing is that when you've got a stance like that, if you're solid, then you're just letting go of the dart the same all the time, because your body's not having any influence on where the dart is going to be released. But with John Henderson, you know, he only has to rock a little bit too quick and the dart's going to be let go a lot later or further into the board, or he can let go of it a lot earlier, and he has to put up with that, which we have to say he does it very well.
140.
Jenkins looks very measured today, doesn't he? He just looks very smooth and it's very rhythmical. He's in a good place here. He's 4-1 up. It's on his throw. 9 darts down to 202, and a big score here as well for Jenkins, just taking him to the finish line a little bit more.
Yes, it's been a very professional job from Terry Jenkins. He's not made any mistakes. And then John Henderson has made the mistake like he did in the previous leg. Jenkins has punished him.
So 17 tops for a 5-1 lead. No problem whatsoever for the ball.
Yeah, good averages. Just under 104, 50% on doubles. Take that every day of the week.
But John Henderson isn't done yet. Maybe too little too late for the Highlander. First 180 of the match for him.
100.
Well, there we have a run of scores.
60.
That is quite... Pretty is not a real word dart players use, but I'm going to use it. A pretty run of scores there.
Neat and tidy.
Neat and tidy. Okay, we'll go with neat and tidy. Yeah, that's very impressive scoring. Not one leg over 15 darts between them.
140.
Yeah, this could be another sub-15 dart leg as well for Jenkins, or indeed for Henderson.
108.
But it's Jenkins who's perhaps a slight favourite to win this 7th leg. Well, bullseye it is for a 5-2 deficit.
81.
Jenkins with the chance to finish it off here for a 6-1 win. That's actually found the 7, so he's left with 74 as he can lip read there. Oh, and he's found the treble 14 as well. Double 16 he needs, 65. And he wasn't a million miles away.
John 25.
No, he wasn't. And that would have been for 12 darts. So now John Henderson, double 12. Oh, and that's a long way off. And so's
13.
that.
Yeah, you can't afford
Terry Roy, 16.
chasms like that. Double 8 then. Maybe a 14 dart leg to finish things off. Maybe a 15 dart leg, Terry. Don't ruin the record. No, he hasn't. There it is. Not one leg over 15 darts for Terry Jenkins in that 6-1 win. The Bull stampedes his way through. The Highlander simply not able to live with Terry Jenkins today. And the man who reached the final in Gibraltar, the man who reached the semis in Venray, the man who reached the quarters in Riesa is through to the third round. A very, very impressive performance from him. A 160 checkout as well. 4 180s in that match. Loads to admire about Jenkins' performance there. He is through to face either Brendan Dolan or Mark Walsh. They're up next on the stage. Let's hear from your latest winner, Terry Jenkins.
Klasse Auftritt von ihm, aber auch Applaus für den Highlander, für John Henderson. Schön, dass hier nach Düsseldorf gekommen ist. Terry, congratulations. Average of 105. It looks so easy when it's running that way.
Yeah, I love these European tours now. I struggled when they first started. I struggled in them, but now the crowds are brilliant and the atmosphere is right, and I just get in that right sort of mood, and I just go up there every time in the right sort of mood, sort of thing.
When do you realize that it's working that well? Is it in the morning already? Is it just on stage here?
I don't know really. I've been playing well on the circuit. I'm playing well on the floor. I'm losing a few games that I shouldn't lose, but I'm not too worried because I'm playing well. So as long as I'm playing well all the time, I'm confident.
See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Terry Jenkins. Fühlt sich wohl.